So there's two ways to get here. You can either put this in 64.225.67155:8050, or you can use this address, and that will get you to the same place. It takes a little bit of time to start up, so be a little bit patient, but it's relatively straightforward. You select which airline you like. This is populated by some predetermined keywords. You select the range you like, and this will tell you, okay, for KLM there's 10,600 reviews, that these keywords represent 1,138, and that is 10% of the total. And then over here you can see how each keyword contributes to that. So the word Dutch here, for example, contributes significantly to this. If you want to see it without the word Dutch, you can just copy these keywords across, and you can take the word Dutch out of there, and now the word special seems to be contributing the most, and you can see how this has changed. This will dynamically update if you choose a different range. You can see for 1 star only how these keywords contribute, or 5 star only, and so on. You can also put in your own keywords here. If you want to say, for example, I don't know, extravagant, you can put that in there, and you can see there are a 0. Or service, for example, you can see there are thousands. 50% of the reviews contain the word service. If you're happy with, if you want to read the reviews, there's a sample down here. But this is a 2-step process. So first of all, you have to save the texts. You click here, and then you can download the saved texts. This will open in another window. This is because Firefox treats text files as something it can render in the browser. But you can save this as a TXT file. However, if you want to save more than one, you have to do that for every step. This will only remember the last saved text. You can do a little bit of linguistic analysis here. These are about collocations and phrases. So for KLM, if you click here, using PMI, basically what's the probability of this word occurring together with this word, and what is the probability of this occurring without this word, and the ratio of those two. If it's close to the same, if this word only ever occurs with that, then that's a high PMI. There are manipulated ways to use it. If you change this, it will dynamically update. You can use most common, unique phrases. These are phrases that are only found within KLM as compared to the others. Visualizing clusters. This is the LDA, the latent Dirichlet allocation. And again, you can click through here. Remember to update this to kind of see which keywords contribute the most to this cluster. When it comes to varied reviews, it takes all of these keywords and tries and finds review texts which have multiples. And for this, you get a review number. And if you want to inspect that review number, so 10529 seems to be the most varied using these keywords, you can put in a hashtag 10529. This is the text. Okay, this is the on-brand evaluator. So these are the brand characteristics. And these have been reduced to kind of general conceptual areas. And these conceptual areas are linked to keywords, shall we say. And so it takes these keywords as a group, as a category, sees how many reviews relate to each airline, and then that's compared. It's normalized by the number of reviews, so this is a reasonable comparison. You can either see an overview of them all down here, or you can update them quickly here. If you're interested to find out more about a particular keyword, you can explore these up here. So if we say, for example, approachable, we can enter that here. You will again get a comparison for the single word. So this was a comparison of the cluster of words. And so here we can put in a keyword, for example, destinations. But down here you can see the immediate context. So these are all of the texts within KLM which contain the word destinations, and then you can change that to see the full text with their rating. And then over here, if you wanted to filter, you can filter for the word many, or various, or many and various. You can add different words here, and it will look on both sides for combinations of words. You can also get the full text there as well. And then last but not least, we have this adjective distribution, or words that are identified as adjectives and their frequency in the various corpora. So in British Airways, well, obviously good is the most common, and you'll see good is generally the most common. If a good and great, I think. Good, great, good, great, good, great, and good, great. So there's not a lot of interesting information over here. The more interesting, the more unique information is in this long tail here, and you can increase the number of reviews, and you can also look for unique adjectives. So within British Airways, are there adjectives which are only used to describe British Airways? And again, these are sorted by frequency. You can of course zoom in if you like. So that's it. Feel free to explore and give me any feedback.